For the past year at Northwest LED, talk about tariffs has been enlightening.
It's been a challenge.
The small Skagit County lighting manufacturer paid more than $54,000 in tariffs last year. That's a 50% increase from previous years, even though they purchased fewer imported products. In one case, the tariff on a Chinese component went from 3% to 58%. A situation so painful, owner Randy King can't help but laugh.
Huge increase. So it's tens of thousands of dollars a year for us that we're having to absorb or pass on.
Original projections for the Trump tariff impacts on Washington were dismal. Since they have been struck down by the Supreme Court, those projections have softened. But even with an average tariff rate of 10 to 15% over the next 4 years, the state Commerce Department estimates Washington businesses could lose $1.5 to $2.5 billion, translating to 4,000 to 11,000 job losses and wage decreases between $200 million and $700 million.
The impacts are profound, and we've been saying that for a long time.
Governor Bob Ferguson tells King 5 the state is upping its pressure in the courts to get Washington residents refunds from those now illegal tariffs and to block any more from being imposed.
We're looking for opportunities to once again file a brief in the appropriate courts to articulate the harm to Washingtonians and Washington business and Washington workers.
My fellow Americans, this is Liberation Day.
When President Trump announced his Liberation Day tariffs last year, he promised a return to American manufacturing. Here in Mount Vernon, they're not seeing it.
We're a small U.S. manufacturer, and this is absolutely not helping us. It's actually making it harder for us to compete with foreign-made product.
One unforeseen consequence of potential refunds from Trump's tariffs, even if businesses like this one do get a refund, they'll have to go through the headache of passing that refund on to their customers. In Mount Vernon, Eric Wilkinson, King 5 News.